Welcome everyone. It's a very chilly Southern California morning. I probably should be wearing a jacket, but it'll probably warm up as the day goes on. It's my second channel, daily vlog channel. It's the Daily Woo. Today I want to talk about the past of my life on YouTube so far. I haven't always done YouTube videos. In fact, I used to work a lot of different jobs and play in quite a few different bands. Starting in 1991, my retail career kicked off. I worked these series of jobs for 20 years. Can't forget about the part-time jobs as well on top of the full-time jobs. Everything changed on August 9th, 2011. This was the day after putting my 2-week notice in that I walked away from the feed store, thus ending my retail career. Now I know what you're thinking. How do you just walk away from a job? Well, there is a backstory to this. In the mid to late 2000s, I started a YouTube account. Now this was not a YouTube channel. I didn't even know what a YouTube channel was. I just had an account where I could upload home videos or clips from the bands I was in over all the years. On April 7th, 2009, when I uploaded my first real video onto the TheDailyWoo channel. Shortly after that video was uploaded, I realized how YouTube was meant to be operated, somewhat, and I started my adventure series. I would travel around Central Florida, finding all kind of weird, wacky, abandoned locations. A few people would watch the videos, but then all that changed with this video right here.
Yeah, definitely inside river country.
With that video, everything changed, kinda. Back then I had no friends on YouTube that did videos, I had no shout outs, I had no one reposting my videos. So when I say everything changed, kinda, that meant I just got a few trickling in subscribers. 1, maybe 2, maybe 3, maybe 4. When I hit 100 subscribers, it blew my mind. What this did was motivate me by getting a few subscribers and getting comments from people I had never met in real life. I got excited. I wanted to go out. I wanted to see things. I wanted to document what was out in the world. I filmed a couple more abandoned videos, and then I decided to film my very first filming location video.
We're standing here in front of where Edward Scissorhands was filmed, and this would have been the salon in the movie.
It's kind of interesting to look back on now, but when I did the first filming location video, a lot of people did not enjoy it. They wanted abandoned videos all the time. Abandoned, abandoned, abandoned. Now looking back on it, I think a lot of people appreciate my filming locations. It's interesting how when you put something out at first, people dislike change. And then they learn to enjoy it. Here's a red letter date in the history of TheDailyWoo, December 11th, 2010. On that date, I firmly decided that I needed to get out of debt, eventually quit my job, and eventually move forward into making videos full time. And this moment is so exciting to me that I'm going to pull the video up on the TV. My van dwelling experiment, adventure, whatever you want to call it. I'm going to sell all my stuff that I can't fit in the van. Anything that's not a necessity, I'm going to get rid of it. At this point, it makes a lot of sense. The van I've had for about 3.5 years is the Ford E150 van. It's a 2006. I'll show you kind of what I did to it. If you look here, yeah, you'll see the limo tent. It's crazy to rewatch this. Front window has no tent on it. I sold everything that wouldn't fit in my van, moved out of my apartment, spent the next few months paying off the van, getting out of debt, continuing to work, all culminating to my master plan. We'll continue later, but right now, I need some lunch. I've had this really crazy hankering for fish tacos lately. There's no cell phone signal here. Do you ever have those moments when you don't have a very good cell phone signal, so all you do is just go through old pictures on your phone instead of surfing the web? Here's a good one from Dollywood a couple years ago. Here's one of me and Jacob the carpetbagger. I really need to clean off my phone. Me and Tyler when Tyler lived with me. That's me and Tyler as Jason Voorhees and Jason Voorhees' brother or cousin. I don't know what we were thinking there. That's what I'm talking about. Now, where were we? On December 24, 2010, I traded in my shoddy camera for a professional Canon T2i. Complete novice, being me, still pretty much a complete novice, but back then I was more of a novice than I am now. Either way, I had the gear, but did not have the knowledge. What did I create with my new camera gear? This video. The Christmas Florida video was the first video that I got hate on, and I decided right then that I would never mock a subject again.
For those really in the festive Christmas mood, get buried at the Christmas cemetery.
I don't know though, that is pretty funny.
You failed. You're a failure.
Following that, I did a video called The Devil's Chair. You can see the thumbnail right there. And the reason I bring up this video is because this is the first video where a friend of mine, a close personal friend of mine, contacted me and said, "Bro, what are you doing?" Realizing you can't please everyone, and even those that are close to you might not approve of what you're doing. I continued traveling around Florida, filming close to 100 videos until now we're back at this date. Remember? August 9th, 2011 was the last time I punched a time card. I went on tour with a band. Let's digress for a second and talk about bands. These are all the bands I played in. Hidden Children, Alias Clark, The New Threat, formerly called 10 New Toes, and the last band I ever played music in, Guttermouth. After I quit my last job, I went on tour, then visited my sister for a few weeks in Indiana. After that, I was ready to start my full-time career on YouTube. After 1 year of planning, I knew what I had to do. It was time to hit the open road. With the help of my friend Ginger, we slept in my van, traveled around the country, filming random roadside attractions, abandoned theme parks, movie locations, anything and everything I felt the world wanted to see. I had no money, there was no Patreon, there was no AdSense, I did not monetize any of my videos at that time. All I knew is it was something I needed to do.
The early bird gets the huge gargantuan 100 acres plus abandoned Six Flags, right?
Because of this one video, the momentum of everything changed. The interesting thing is, I'm watching the video and laughing. Everyone told me the Six Flags was not there anymore. This is before the internet and urban exploring community was so popular and everyone was doing YouTube videos. And everyone said, "Don't go, don't go, don't go. It is not there." I did not listen, and I went. And this was the result. After I uploaded this video, I started getting hundreds of subscribers. That meant so much to me because I had done over 100 videos before this road trip, over 100 videos to gain 1,000 subscribers. And now I've almost doubled my subscribers because of one video.
We need a medic over here. We need a medic now.
Most of the videos on that road trip all did really well when it comes to views. After that, I continued to keep traveling, staying in the van, staying in Florida, going to Indiana to my sister's, coming back to Florida, sleeping in the van, just traveling, and filming. And then I decided...
Welcome everyone, Adam the Woo here. It's my second channel, daily blog channel, The Daily Woo.
And like any change, like anything different, people hated it. You know what I'm talking about, Frankie. But over time, people started to embrace The Daily Woo. I had some great ideas, and one of those ideas started right here. January 1st, 2013. I had this crazy idea, not about breeding pine trees, but about filming Disney vlogs.
Welcome everyone, Adam the Woo here.
I was gonna start doing daily vlogs from Walt Disney World, documenting weird little secrets, fun facts, keeping up with the park, food, rides, parades, anything and everything. You may be thinking, no big deal, a lot of people do Disney vlogs. Well, I assure you, back then, that was not the case. I was excited about what the future held, until...
That's the entrance to the happiest place on earth.
Through every single fault of my own, Fox News ran a story on me and 2 other explorers who snooped around Disney.
Mold and mildew everywhere, it's just sitting there rotting on Disney property. The crazy thing is they really haven't done anything with it.
Disney did not like that, and they trespassed me. It's a trespass warning, right there.
There's some pertinent personal information on there, so I can't get too close to it. There's a trespass warning from this guy right here. I got trespassed yesterday from Walt Disney World property. Hard to...
Get a load of this guy. I was not in the right frame of mind, even though I was completely at fault for what happened and what I did. Being trespassed from a place that you know and love and cherish, it's like being kicked in the junk, proverbially, whatever that P word is. Because of my actions and the decision that Disney made, this proved to be very sad, but also very beneficial and motivational. I hit the road even harder than I ever did before, never looking back, filming, traveling, documenting, both for the TheDailyWoo channel and the TheDailyWoo channel. It was a blessing in disguise. I traveled all across the country, filming hundreds and hundreds of videos. I covered 46 of the 48 continental United States, up the East Coast, cross country, out to California, back and forth, 4 or 5 continuous cross country trips. And then this happened. April 6, 2014. A small documentary crew headed up by Kenny Johnson out of the Baltimore area decided to do a short film about my life and my videos. This gave people an inside view into my life, something that I cannot present myself from an outsider's point of view. This was awesome.
You know, one day when I'm gone, then there will be an unlimited amount of videos online. So I guess now, through the beauty of the internet, things just live on forever.
You should check it out. It's awesome. December 22nd. 2004? That's not right. 2014. That's better.
100,000 subscribers.
Hitting 100,000 subscribers on the TheDailyWoo channel was a huge deal for me. Just watching that clip kind of like brings a little bit of emotion to my heart because it took so long to get to 1,000 subscribers, sleeping in the van, traveling. So getting 100 times that blew my mind. January 30th, 2015. That was the day I moved in here.
This is a historic day in my life.
That was the day I got out of the van and actually had a bed to sleep in, a bathroom to use, a refrigerator, a microwave, a stove.
It blows my mind. I'm getting a little emotional now even thinking about how exciting this news is.
That was a historic day for me. A very emotional day for me. And all documented on YouTube.
At some point, when I get a little bit of money, not going towards the rent, not going through the deposit to turn the utilities on, and get the internet connected, when I get some money, there will be a TV over here.
Now, while the excitement of all this was underway, there was something dramatic that was also happening from a few months prior in Florida. A video of an abandoned place that I did came back to haunt me.
You want to take a peek?
I was hit with a very dramatic legal aspect of something I had done in Florida. Without going into details, let's just say this changed my outlook on going to certain abandoned places, what I would film, what I would document when it came to abandoned locations. All of this, everything I had to deal with upon moving to California, things back on the East Coast now that I was here on the West Coast. A lot happened, and it changed my mindset when it came to abandoned properties. This did not mean I stopped going to abandoned properties. I just had to be very picky and very choosy about what I continued to visit. Once all that dramatic aspect was out of the way, something amazing was about to happen. That's a hint. August 25th, 2015.
A place I have not been in between 2.5 to 3 years. I am talking about this. Walt Disney World.
After being allowed back by the Walt Disney Company, I vlogged it one day and then put up a main channel video the next day of my journey from California back to Florida. What an exciting moment. Just to think, documented on YouTube, the reason why I was not allowed there and was banished. And now it was documented, my return on that very same format. So cool. Watching those old videos really tugs at the heartstrings, makes me a little misty-eyed. Gone through a lot, and vicariously, you guys have joined along together with me. And I cannot thank you enough for this journey I have taken, and this journey that I will take, documented through the beauty of the internet and YouTube. Just think, right now, currently, the TheDailyWoo channel has 44,000 subscribers. The Adam the Woo channel has 205,000 with a combined 40 million views. And rest assured, this is only the beginning. And I speak from experience because in the past, there were certain points that I hit, certain plateaus that I've showed you in this video. And through that, there's always been a future, and there will be a future. And I'm glad you're on board. Whoa! Whoa! Thanks for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. You okay?